The girl jumped off the horse, accidentally exposing her underwear. A man happened to see it, and complimented the girl's underwear. But suddenly, he realized that this color of underwear doesn't exist anymore. He immediately rushed over and tackled the girl to the ground. Then he lifted up her skirt, but saw nothing at all. This man was the son of a wealthy man. It was the 100th time his father had bailed him out of jail. To save his useless son, the rich man assembled a professional team to create an elaborate story set in the era of the Russian Tsars for his son. He gave his son an anesthetic injection. When the son woke up, he suddenly found himself in the year 1860, transformed into a stable boy for a duke. Jack still asked his co-workers for their cell phones, but was caught by his butler, because he'd forgotten to feed the duke's horses. The butler whipped him, making Jack believe the beating was real. Unable to stand it, Jack planned to escape, but at the village entrance, he ran into a huge bear. The director hired professional actors. They all wore earpieces, taking turns monitoring Jack every day. The rotten apples in the trees were actually disguised cameras, as were the haystacks and the eye sockets of buffalo skulls. Even the place where Jack went to the bathroom was under surveillance. To prevent Jack from escaping or exposing the setup, there were even snipers ready to shoot him with anesthetic darts. When Jack tried to escape, he was caught by the butler, who was about to send him to the gallows. Of course, the director wouldn't let Jack die so easily. Next, the leading lady made her entrance. She came to the gallows, asking the attendants why they were executing someone on her birthday. The attendants replied that it was her father's orders. To make his daughter Lena happy, the Duke immediately ordered Jack's release. It was at that moment that Jack finally believed he really had traveled back to the time of the Tsars. From that day on, Jack gave up thoughts of escaping, and gradually got used to life there. The director also felt it was time for the leading lady to appear again. One day, as Jack lay in the haystack sunbathing, he suddenly heard a girl crying. When he got closer, he found it was Lena. Jack asked her why she was crying. Lena said her father wanted to marry her off to an old landlord she didn't like. The director originally wanted to stir up Jack's sympathy, but Jack asked her instead, "Is he rich?" Lena said he was very wealthy, but much too old. Jack said, "That's even better. If the old landlord dies, all his money will go to you. Shouldn't that make you happy?" Then he just walked away.